Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Do I even feel like doing an intro? I don't know. It's been a minute since I filmed, and today we're just going to sort of go off the script because let's talk about teaching abroad, okay? That's sort of why I started my whole channel. I wanted to start a channel way before that, but I didn't. Then my life was kind of interesting, so I started a channel kind of about my travels, being abroad, things like that. But right now I'm not abroad. And why? Why am I not teaching abroad? Why did I move back to the US? Why am I here? That's a lot of questions, and sometimes I don't really like that many questions. So let me just do my best to talk about why am I not teaching abroad anymore. I don't know how juicy today's video is going to get. Hopefully nothing that gets me in legal trouble. Just kidding. Let's talk about what to expect when you're teaching abroad, or are you ready to teach abroad? Things to know before you teach abroad. Number one, if you're like me, if you are not an education major, if you didn't study education besides the TOEFL degree, sorry, but you're probably not prepared. I wasn't. I had no clue what I was doing. Do I still have any idea what I'm doing? No. So that's obviously improved a lot. Second thing, you have to be real about what you're going there to do. Yes, you probably are going there to teach. But, of course, most people I think are in there for the travel side of things. They want to see the world, they want to experience a different culture, and the work-life balance, they're more there for the life part. Not so much the work part, but you have to be real about it and face the fact that work is a big part of your life. It's about 40 hours a week, depending on your job. But it is going to take up a lot of your time, and if you really don't enjoy teaching, then maybe you shouldn't consider it. Am I speaking to myself here? Maybe a little bit, because honestly, I was an English major in college and people always ask me, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a teacher? No, I never wanted to be a teacher. I feel like I'm like letting everyone down. Did I ever want to be a teacher? No, not really. Did I want to teach abroad? Did I see it as a way to make money while also traveling? Yes. And I see it as a way to experience new cultures, try something new, something that I would easily get accepted into? Yes. So that is kind of why I chose teaching abroad. Just gonna be honest. Number 3, do your research. If you haven't watched this video, please watch it. I'll talk about what questions you should ask, things that you should know about the school before you agree to work there. For example, you should know what they will provide for you and how much you're going to be expected to provide. For example, everything from textbooks to daily lessons plans. Are they going to have those for you? Are the textbooks going to include daily lesson plans? Because at my first school, I hardly even got a textbook for my class. And at my second school, I got a textbook that also included lesson plans. So there's really a wide range of what to expect. Did I get paid more at the first school? Actually, yes. So maybe I kind of made up for it, but not really. And the fourth thing I want you to expect is that you need to work on your classroom management skills. I don't care if you're not in the classroom yet. Start planning something now, because that is by far the biggest issue that I had in the classroom being a teacher. It's one thing to tutor one-on-one, which is more of what I'm doing now online. It's a completely other thing to be in charge of 20 to 30 students, less if you're lucky, but it'll probably be about that much, and have them all talking and not listening to you because they don't speak the language and they are more interested in having a conversation in their own language. That is something you will have to be prepared for. Did I try to take that advice into my third year when the kids were coming back in person? Yes, I tried to make a plan. Did it go terribly wrong? Also, yes. So I'm just saying, be prepared for anything. Have a working plan of what you would like your classroom management to look like, different things to discipline the kids. You also need to talk about this with the school, because if you threaten them, well, I'm going to send you the principal, but the principal can't have kids sent to them, then you're just going to look like a fool. What are the systems in place in this school? Can I send it to the principal? Can we call the parents? Can they go to detention or something? Or is there something else that we can do to back up the discipline instead of just yelling at them? Those are good things to know. And all of these are part of the reason that I am back. Like, why am I here in the US working 2 jobs, low-key having a quarter-life crisis, rather than living the good life, teaching abroad in the sunny weather? Yes, it's rainy out today. But yeah, why am I here and not teaching abroad anymore? First of all, to save money. Was I saving money when I was working abroad? Yes. But also right now, I am living at home. I'm very fortunate to be able to do this, so I'm saving more money. Also have a job here that is making more money, as well as working online, which it makes more money per hour than my job in the school was. So I'm making a bit more money being here than I was while working there. And why did I move back? Well, there's a lot going on. A lot of factors, to be honest. But I really just couldn't do it anymore. I said in the beginning, I never wanted to be a teacher, and that's really just what it boils down to. My heart was not in it. I could not handle all those kids screaming at me in the top of their lungs, getting sick every month, every 2 months, trying to scream over them. And if you know me in person, you might be surprised to hear me talk about screaming because I am not a loud person at all. I was really extending myself, trying to even just teach a class over these kids. It was impossible. I was so over it. And then all last minute things the school throws at you. I had enough, okay? I'd had enough of screaming kids. I'd had enough of kids that talk back to me. They low-key threaten me. Kids that are fighting in the classroom. Kids that are just totally disrespecting me. Have no respect for me whatsoever. I was over it. I've had enough. I was just like, bye, I'm not gonna stay here anymore. And then, of course, this happened both in Honduras and in the Dominican Republic. I know I'm the problem. I don't have great classroom management, but they were just like, you need to try harder, you need to do better. And I was just like, I'm doing my best. They didn't really offer much solutions. I tried to implement their solutions. It didn't work because the kids had already lost respect for me, and it was just a mess. I was over it. I was over being disrespected by 50 kids on a daily basis. So yeah. This is my piece. I am speaking my piece today. This is why I am no longer teaching abroad, because I'd had enough. And expectations of the school also sometimes were just too much. And I was not teaching only English. And like, while I was elementary school, I was still uncomfortable with teaching other subjects. Social studies might have been okay. But science, doing a whole science fair, I'm sorry, it was just terrible. It was the worst time of my life. Science was my least favorite subject in school. Hated it. That was the only class I dropped out of advanced levels in as soon as I could in high school. And of course, that's what they gave to me my final year. Anyways, I just had enough. That is what you have to expect when you are teaching abroad. Have good classroom management skills. Have good stress management skills for yourself, for your own sake. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be, because right now my life is boring and stressful and I have nothing else to say. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.